Hi and welcome. Um, I didn't mean I didn't I didn't mean to hit stream. I didn't intend on streaming tonight. But I needed to do something therapeutic, and that's what I'm here to do. So welcome to this week's Yap and Paint. I'm gonna be yapping, we're gonna be chatting, we're gonna be talking about some random things. That's the same thing. We're gonna paint some little fellas and it's just gonna be a good time. It's a pink pajama night tonight, which is rare, but it's all that I had because I haven't done laundry yet. So, we're rocking the pinks. But what else is there to discuss? If you're watching on YouTube, hello, like, subscribe, follow the channel if you want to see more yapping and painting. Check me out on Twitch. That's where I do these live. If you're watching on Twitch right now, go watch on YouTube later on if you want to. That's where you can find the video again. Oh, wait. Why did that not come up on the screen? I will hydrate. I do have water, so thank you. It's good to stay hydrated. Thank you so much. If you're on YouTube, you're going to be so confused by that. But anyway. All right. Let me show you what we're working with here. So these little fellas are what we've painted so far. So this was the first little guy here that we did. I thought he looked good when I first did him, but now that I'm looking at him a little bit closer and like a few weeks later, I hate him. So, you know, I've grown to hate him. You don't look at him for too long because you start seeing all the things wrong with him. Yeah. Anyway, that was the first guy. This was the second guy. I like him a little bit better than the first guy. He's still messy. Like, I didn't do a good cleanup on this guy, but he is now better than my first. So we're improving. This time we are going to be painting this little fella. So he has a little gun. He has a helmet on, and he has this big, like, fist. Like a Thanos sort of hand. And of course he's got, you know, same kind of pants. He's got nothing on his belt, this guy, actually. And he's got, what has he got? His backpack. And his backpack doesn't have a skull like this one does. So he's just got a plain one. No, I'm sort of just comparing the two now. But yeah, anyway, I picked him out. I grabbed him out of the bunch, and I'm just like, right, he's going to get painted today because I don't know. I don't know where I was going there with that. It's therapeutic, and that's what I'm going to do tonight. But firstly, actually, we do have 3 new paints that I need to swatch. So we are going to be doing those before I even start on this fella. Firstly, we have White Scar. These are all layer paints, by the way. White Scar, Warboss Green, and Altdorf Guard Blue. And I have a lot of blues, but I didn't have this one. But I actually saw it. The reason I got this is because I saw a little figurine, little space fella, in a cabinet at a TCG shop, and Tyler, who was working there, recommended this color. So I was like, okay, well, great. I have to try it because I loved it on the Space Boy in the cabinet. So we are going to swatch these guys on my nails and see how they work on the white base and the black base, and just see how they act before we, you know, use them potentially elsewhere. What is going on? It's windy. Anyway, let's shake them up. Let's do the blue first. Actually, no, let's do the white first. What brush should I use? Also, all of my brushes, I don't know if you can see that, like the paint on the handle is coming off, and I know why. It was entirely my fault. I left them soak in water. Don't do that. Pro tip. Don't sit your brushes in water for longer than you need to. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's dip my brush in some water. Now, white on white, I'm not imagining it's going to come up great, but I do have to swatch it anyway so I can give it a number. So let's just do this. Yep, just as expected. It's white. Wow. Who'd have thought? Yep, that's white, I guess. Actually, I want to see how it pops up on the black, but let's give this a number firstly. That is number 28. Nope, 29. Can't count. Now, I don't know what my other set of numbers is, but whack that on there. Number 29. Oh, wait, I was going to paint it on the black. Actually, I'm curious how it's going to show up on the black because all my figurines so far are black based. So let's see. Ooh. Okay, initial coat is kind of interesting. It's a little bit streaky, but I think if you hit it with like a couple of coats, that will become very opaque. At first it looks a little weird. We're not gonna focus too much on that. Wait, let's see if you can see. So definitely streaky, but I reckon if we hit it with a second layer, we're laughing. Oh, my brush is a little wet. I have really wanted to get a good white because I didn't realize the white that I had got. I mean, I do realize it now, obviously, but like I didn't realize when I bought it, it was a contrast color and not like a layer color. So it was just like it was actually this one. I thought that was like a white paint when I bought it, but it's actually just a contrast, which now it actually looks kind of sick on there. But I didn't like it at first. It's growing on me, but you know. Maybe I need to let it dry in between layers. I'm an idiot. Anyway, so that is White Scar. Okay, second one we're going to go in with is the green, Warboss green. Shake her up a little. Let's see. Look at that. I feel like that's a great, very trendy green right now. Kind of love that. Let's see how that goes on a black base. All right, initial reaction. Love it. Love that. I'm very into that color actually. You know what I just realized? I haven't put anything on Instagram about doing this stream tonight. And now I feel like if I do, you're all just going to judge me for taking a selfie. I'm posting it. Look at that. It's streaky, but I love the color. Let's let that dry for a second and do it on the white. Now I have to remember that That one has paint on it already. Alright, let's... Ooh, look how goopy it is. Alright, let's see. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I'm into it. I'm very into that. I feel like I've had my nails done that color actually. That is very pretty. Love it. Cute. Alright, wait, let me do a second coat on the black. Oh, the second coat? Phenomenal. Yep. I'm sold. I love it. I love it. Should we do another coat on the white? Yes. Always yes. Oh, you guys, I'm so into that. Very much. Love it. All right, that is number 30. What's green, guys? That is the good stuff. Now, let me actually just do a little Instagram. Oh my god, don't look at my phone. I didn't do a selfie this time. Don't look at my phone. Just do this. Painting stream. Come hang out. Link in bio. Me. One second. Alright, that's done. Okay. Green is done. Now, I'm excited about this blue. I hope it turns out the way that I'm hopeful it does. Let's get this on the black first. And check it out. Shake it up. We haven't even cracked this one. Now that is blue, if I ever did see blue. Let's see how this acts on black, okay? Oh, that's like blue screen blue. Yep. That is nice. Now I know as well, the figurine that I saw it on was airbrushed. And if you don't know how I feel about airbrushes, I'm about to tell you. I don't like it. Maybe I just haven't mastered the art of it, but I'm not a fan of airbrushing for makeup. I'm not a fan of airbrushing in a mortuary setting, makeup. I'm not well, I haven't really played with it for painting, but if it's anything like makeup, don't like it. Although, these figurines did look pretty bloody good. Maybe I'm being too harsh. Oh, wait. That on the white? Yeah. That's very nice. Everything looks good on white, hey. I'm just scared to do it. I'm scared to commit. I'm scared to base my little figurines in the white. Maybe I need to just try it. I have a bunch of non-Warhammer figurines that I'm going to paint up for my brother and sister-in-law. Maybe I can try base those with white and see how the colors go on that. That's gorgeous. I love it. Alright, I'm done swatching. I just need to start painting. That's all I need to do. This guy needs a number though. He is going to be number 31. Boom. 31. Oh, damn. That's very annoying. Old 12 card blue. I wish I had it as like, it's like this, and if I turned it, it says 31. You know what? Whatever. I don't think I did it for anything else. Okay, so now that they're swatched, we can start on this fella. So obviously I think we need to stick with the blue theming like we have done so far with this guy and this guy. But I don't feel like we need to do like, all the same exact blues, So why don't we like need a base? So of course we're going to use Cantor blue for the base. And then we're going to mix it up a little bit. I think we're going to play with that new blue that I got. 1 second. I'm taking a sticker off of a brush because I hadn't yet. Excellent. Okay. So let's hit this guy with a base coat. Oh, that's a bit gluggy. Alright. I can't see the leg, That was a gamble. I see he's got like a little hose thing that connects his pants to his shoes. Here's my What did I do? Oh yeah, okay, so this guy's helmet is mostly also blue. What about his booty? Yep, it's gotta be blue. His booty. Looks pretty cool. I love the little hands. What feet did they give them? 3 toes. Wait, blue shoes entirely? Yep. It's a blue shoe. So I actually sometimes when I'm painting them, I actually miss the building process. Like part of me just wants to build them again. But I feel like I shouldn't build more until I finish painting this set. And that makes me think that the next set that I do, I'm not going to do as big of a set, so I get to have less time spent on the one set and more variety. And I get to do the building process again. So I really enjoy the building process. I do enjoy the painting process, just not as much. It's still fun, and I more do it for the therapeutic aspect of it. And it does give good, you know, content for streaming and for YouTube, because I know people like watching painting them, because I like watching people paint them. So, like, I enjoy doing it. It's not that I don't enjoy doing it. It's just that, like, I'm doing it and I miss building them, because that was fun. And using the glue and, like, piecing it all together. That was really good. Okay, I'm just going to actually use this guy's backpack as, like, a reference point for his backpack. And don't come at me for calling it a backpack. A different kind of like exhaust on the backpack. I realize it's probably more a jetpack than anything, but cool. This front thing, like with the bird on it. That one doesn't have one. Jeez, that scared the shit out of me. Thank you for following. I was so in the zone. Okay, so we haven't done one of these ones yet. That scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. But thank you. That's okay. I was like so invested in what I'm doing. Thank you. Thank you so much. Alright, so far I'm happy with the base blue. That was the Cantor blue. So what should I hit him with next? I actually want to have a play with my new blue and see what it looks like on top of it as a layer. Let's have a look and see. What's going on? Let's go. Okay, let's see how that dries. I feel like I might have fucked it up. I don't know if I love it or hate it. I think I fucked it. Amazing. I fucked it. I don't like it. I wish I didn't do it. So I have this problem where I call it the too much gene. I think I got that from a Jenna Marbles video where I don't know when to stop until I've, you know, gone overboard. But now he needs matching shoulder pads because I can't just leave him with one silly little blue shoulder pad, you know? I'm not happy. I'm not happy with it. Maybe it's just because it's not matching anything else. I need to give it a chance. Alright, I hate it less now. Maybe I just didn't like it on its own little thingo. It's Romany. Okay, maybe I'm looking at too much blue. I'm gonna mix it up a little. Alright, so he does have a skull and crossbones on his fist. We're gonna hit that little guy. So I'm going in with Flayed One Flesh. I normally use this for my bones, any sort of bones. Ooh, just flung a brush at me. I have an idea, now that I have this new white scar, because it's an actual white layer, I just want to highlight the skull a little bit. Make it look more bone-like, you know? So I'm going in with white scar. Adding a little, that might be a little bit too much. A little bit of a... You can't even see it. I can see it, but you guys can't. Alright, now, so the backpack situation. For, say, like this one, I did red in there. In there is nothing. What did I do for this guy? Red in the grill. See, I like the red in the grill, but I don't know if I like the red in here. Maybe this guy's backpack can be off, but we still have the red in the grill, maybe. Let's do it. Going to use this one, Wazstaka Red. actually. Okay. I'm going to go in with Wild Rider Red, which is definitely orange, but it's just a name. Alrighty, and I'm gonna go in with the yellow. Flesh gets yellow. Skull in the middle of that? I think it is. Well, we already know we're gonna do that. Sleep on flesh. Alright, now I need to mix up. If you watch the first live stream I did where I did this, I made the best, like a gunmetal brownie color, and I'm gonna do that again this time. But I mix it on a wet palette. 1 second. Okay, so it's actually a mix of Storm Frost Silver. No, it isn't. I'm totally wrong. It's a mix between 20 and 24. This is Dryad Bark and Iron Hand Steel, but I mix them together on the wet palette, and it makes this really awesome. Ew! Hang on, that's gross. This is what happens when I don't paint for a little while. They go like coagulated. So let's scoop out a bunch of this into here. Yes, Iron Hand Steel. Scoop out a bunch of that. And I just mix those together. And it makes like the perfect sort of metallic-y gunmetal color. Maybe a little bit more of the... This is the only purpose I've found for the wet palette, is mixing colors together. Lovely. Let's do the gun now, shall we? You see? It's just good. I like it. The little, like, there's tiny little, like, I reckon they're like bolts or nuts or bolt or something, some kind of hardware. I go in with Stormfrost Silver for those. And this teeny tiny little brush. Okay, I think this guy's my favorite so far. We are almost done. There's one last thing I want to perfect though. I'm hoping I have a nice... Okay, this one last week had an explosion. But I just want to use like... I don't know why it's red when it oxidizes, but anyway. Oh, that's kind of gross. Hang on. I think we need some mixing balls in that. This one's gone real weird. Give it a good shake. Do a little bit of a touch up on something, and I think we're almost done. There we go. That's better. That's the kind of gold we want. Yeah, okay, so whether you can see that or not, I'm not sure, but I basically just wanted to add some, there's like a ribbon under the skull. I want to add some gold trim to it. And that's all I wanted to do with the gold. He looks great. He's my favorite guy so far. Out of the three, look, I'm getting better. I'm getting better and better every single time. And I'm pretty stoked about it. So, let me just pack up my little mess here. And I can show you the final result. There has been not much yapping this time, this video. So, this is our final result. He looks pretty damn good. I'm pretty stoked actually. I definitely went through a phase there where I hated him. I hated everything about how he looked, but it's grown on me. And I really, you know what I especially like about him? He's got these like bolts on the top of his little pants, whereas these guys didn't have that. But he does. Kind of cool, almost like a studded look. But yeah, he looks cool. I like the ombre effect that I did on like the little wings on his front. I like the skull with the ribbon on his fist. I like his jetpack. I like his helmet. I like his gun. This one's pretty good. I'm stoked about it. But on that note, I think we are gonna get ready for bed. Just clean up my little mess here. But yes, thank you so much for watching and hanging out. And like I said before, if you're on Twitch, follow, subscribe, all of those things. YouTube, like, please comment. Let me know what you think about this guy, whether you love him, you hate him. You can't see him, but you saw him before. But yeah. Anyway, good night. I will see you on Sunday for a gaming stream, Tuesday for TCG Tuesdays, and again for painting next Friday. Thank you so much, and I'll see ya when I see ya. Good night.